Well, Hal here with more Space Engineers, and today we're going to do a little bit of a rework on the hangar. So let's get started. Happy Friday, everybody. Alrighty then. Okay, so we've been talking about it on and off for the last couple of episodes about doing something a little bit different with the hangar, because as people pointed out, we kind of need a place to have some habitation space and at the same time still be able to use it as kind of a hangar. So what I'm thinking here is, now stay with me here for a second. Wrong block. That's the block we want. Alright, so I'm thinking we're going to take these two doors out. We're going to make this a little bit wider than it is now and a little bit taller. And I'm going to show you the blocks that we're going to use. So what we have over here are some hangar blocks. The hangar gates, I should say. And this is a mod by, I want to say Krieg did this one. Basically what it is it's a force field hangar door. Now when the entire room is actually sealed, this should hold atmosphere, in theory. We'll find out when we actually go to try it. But as you can see, once they're in place, they look really good, actually. There's just that little bit of a hint there, so it's a little bit of a tint that you can see. You can see it really well here. I don't know how well that's going to show up on YouTube, but it's a blue tinty glow, just like you would have in the Star Wars hangars. So what we're going to do is, I'm thinking, take out the two doors on both sides, take out the supporting struts here in the middle. I was kind of playing around with some ideas on how to make this look. And I'm thinking we're probably going to replace this back and put the square blocks back in here in the corner. And then maybe make this like 4, say 5 wide. Maybe 6, we'll get away with 6. 6 I think is kind of pushing it. So maybe 5 wide. So let's go ahead and paint some stuff pink. Let Bob start taking this stuff apart for us. And we're going to go ahead and have him take all of that out. And then over here we're going to do the same. And like I said, we're going to basically pull most of this out. And this will give us a chance to also try the hatches, you know, or the hangar doors, with the side being squared off. Now I'm kind of curious. I'm not sure how this is going to handle for the airtight effect. So we'll see. Actually, let me go grab. Let's go grab the little shuttle really quick, because I haven't really measured any of this out, as you can probably tell. Let's go ahead and grab this. We are going to turn engines on. Oh, and yeah, so we did find platinum. A whole lot of it right there. We've been mining a bunch of different resources, including the iron. As you can see, some ice. We've got platinum. There's cobalt on this asteroid. We've been doing pretty good as far as resources are concerned. Okay, so I want to make sure. Okay, so that is definitely going to be enough room. Oh, that was painful. What the hell was that? Okay. Apparently it, yeah. That was the thing. Okay, so we can actually get in and out of there fairly easily. Oh, yeah. See, it wouldn't be an episode with me if something didn't blow up, right? Yeah, my piloting needs work. I'll probably need to detach those tanks. You know, let's go ahead. So if we can get by with these being 3 wide, I may go ahead and just do the wall from there. Let's change color on this really quick. So what I'm thinking is do the wall from here on both sides. And what this will allow us to do is that we can take up the floor that's in here and turn this back area into manufacturing and habitation, which means these doors will come out as well. And then we'll, I don't know, do we want to take this out? So I'm trying to figure out, if we take these out, we could do a bit more of a ramp style entrance back here, because this is going to be a lot of room. Because originally I was thinking just build from this area. You know what? Let's turn Bob off for a second. Because Bob... Whoop. Thank you. Come here, Bob. Toggle Bob off there for a second. Because what I was thinking was, if we use this much space, because then we can bring, say, something like this. So you'd end up with basically a space like this back here. And we say half blocks. And then basically just build up and around here, so we'd have that and like that. Put an air vent in here and then have this whole back section set up. And then if we take these out, if we take these doors out, we can actually have this be like an observation area. Maybe instead of 10 forward, you have 10 aft. Something like that, you know, but basically have windows here so you can actually see out over on this side. This might work, actually. And then here we would have that. And that would give us, if we did that, let's take this out really quick. That's because this ends up giving us, or still giving us, 2 hangars, or 2 gates to get things in and out. Wait, no, we went through there. Since Bob is not functional currently. Alright, and then basically what we'll be able to do is have maybe a small, just a little runabout without the drills on it. Same, basically the same design, just without the drills, which would allow me to reposition the thrusters a little bit. And instead of having a big cargo there, we could put a medium cargo on the back and attach the oxygen generator. We'll be able to use that for scouting and flying around. Yeah, I'm kind of liking the way that's coming out. Let's go. We need to put a connector back on this beast, since I accidentally blew up the other one. I don't know how many times you hear me say accidentally blew up another connector, right? Alright, and then That allows us to take this block out. Alright, so let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and take these out. Yeah, it's fine. And what we're going to do is we're going to paint a bunch of stuff pink. Let Bob take this stuff apart. Alright, so we're going to go... just like so. That's going to come out. That's going to come out. Bob is going to be busy. It's a good thing we have multiples. All right. In fact, now that we have a plan, let us... Come on. There we go. Let's go ahead and turn Bob back on. We're going to let him start taking some of this stuff out for us. And I'll probably end up putting those blocks back in, but we'll see. Alright. So while Bob's doing that, we are going to take some of this stuff apart. Let's weld some of this up, just to get the metal out of our inventory there. There. And then these things. Alright. So, we were talking about these little force field projectors, and I think I mentioned them early on, that this would be something that I'd want to use at some point. And one of the things that I like about this, let me actually bring up the blocks for it. So there is the Imperial Red, and then there is the regular Imperial Field. The Imperial Field gives you the blue. If you want the actual Imperials, you can have the red hanger. I'll show you what that looks like. So as you can see, there's a faint red glow there. And we are doing... That's a corner. Right. So if we go... Now I'm wondering if we put this here. Okay, so that is only that in the corner. Ah, so the red ones, interesting. So there's, for the blue fields, you have the 1x2, the 1x3, and then there's a 1x5, 6, and 7. And then obviously the static for the corners, depending on how big of a field you're using. So what we're going to do is, do we have a 2x corner, or is it just the 5x corner? Okay, it's only 5x corner. So we're going to do the 2x2s here, or the 1x2s rather. There we go. Like I said, they are supposed to be airtight. Now, whether or not they are is a different question. So, one of the things that I do like about them is that they're very low profile, as you can see. So, even though they do occupy the block, the collision on them is greatly reduced. Let me grab these out. And we want you to be there, there, and there. Wow, that's a lot of steel plates. But the fact that it's just steel plates is kind of Interesting. So I do think that, like I said, I think this is one of Krieg's mods, and I vaguely remember, if it's not, I apologize to the mod author. If it is, I do remember there being some conversation about the components for these, where these will be getting changed at some point. But for now, the materials are just kind of placeholder. So we'll see how it actually ends up panning out. But for now, they work, and they work really well. So. Go ahead and get these welded up. Okay, so now that we've gotten a bunch of plates out of our inventory, we are going to go ahead. Let's paint the last couple of these guys pink. So that Bob can get all of those. Bob can get that. Oh. Bob has a sense of humor. Alright. So now that Bob is taking some of this stuff apart, I'm going to grab these really quick. So you might as well, you know, it's just to help him out. Oh, you know what? We have platinum. I can actually make tier 3 tools now. Ooh, maybe I'll do that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do I want... I'm going to have to put a door in here right there. So what we're going to have to do then is... Now I may take some of this out and put windows in so that we can see into the room. And I'm thinking we're going to go... Let's do something like this. Okay, so let's bring this back on. What we'll do is we will basically go... Really? I swear. There we go. Alright. Because if we do this, if we set it up like this, what we'll be able to do is we then come in, we take that block out. We'll do the same on this side. And we bring that over, bring this over. Do I want... Okay, you come out of there first. So we have the idea of what we want to do to cover this stuff up. What I'm trying to decide now is how do I want to pass these things through, and I'm thinking we're just going to go ahead and do it like that. And then have you there. Okay. Now on this side, we have that. So if we do... That actually might work out a little bit better. Alright, so let's go like this. So what I'm thinking here, sorry, I know I'm thinking to myself a lot. Let's grab the conveyor, air vent. And we put a conveyor air vent there. The conveyor air vent here. Means we can go ahead and take some of this out. And if we want to run, basically we can take the light out here and we can actually run conduit, the cargo or conveyor blocks over and down, and then we'll be able to put in a cryo tube or the cryo beds if we choose to do that. Okay, now you guys are basically going to backfill. Come out of there. So we'll go ahead and get this going. Now this actually ends up solving a couple of problems for us too. I'll show you what we've done to the outside of the ship that was causing some problems. Okay. So that gets us there. We can go ahead and close that off. Close that off. And we're going to do the same here. Since we're here, might as well. Alright. Now what we're talking about is having that come down. We might even have it do an S-bend and then down. That might work really well, actually. Because if we do that, what we can do is, hey, have conveyor here. And then we do air vent. And then just to tie it off into the ceiling here, we do another conveyor junction. And then we end up with, we have to take that light out. Oh, damn it. There we go. So we take that out. Told you, you know it's not my build unless something blows up, right? And then we have the rest of this basically become the ceiling area. Because what I was originally thinking is we do something like this. You know, we could actually take that all the way over to the wall. Take this out here. And we would, how would we do this?
Energy low.
Because I'm thinking we could just go ahead and do that and that. Take you out really quick. And on this side, we would end up with basically this. Have the bed here, maybe on this side. Actually, if we do that, because we could just put windows in here. And that'll seal that area off. And then on this side, we're going to go ahead and do the repeat of what we did on the other side. So we'll have conveyor, conveyor, and then air vent here in the middle, which allows us to take that air vent out and maybe put it, the windows are on this side, so we wouldn't be able to put it over here. I guess we could put in an angled one here. So we have the bed space there, we've got windows. Okay, so if we do this, because we said we wanted this to be where we're putting the door. Basically, the door is going to go here into this space. Let's go ahead and grab our door really quickly. You know what? Let's go. Do we want just a regular sliding door for this? No, let's put an airlock in. We'll put a rotary airlock in, simply because we can. Alright. That opens that up. We put the rotary here. We'll grab... Let's do a little tweaking with this, shall we? So we'll have that and that. This will be the window. And it kind of mirrors what you have over here. Not really, but, you know, a little bit. Alright, and we're going to do the same on this side. So we're going to go so, like so. What did we do in that top area? We brought that straight over. Do the same on that side. Alright. I guess so. Okay.
Energy critical.
Yeah. We'll do the bed there. So you'll have a space basically out here. Oh, I put the door in the wrong spot. Or I put the door in the wrong spot. Well, crap. Alright, so let's grab that. We're going to change our paint back really quick. We're actually going to put this thing here, center line, right? Yeah. So we're going to put you there. Put the bed, if we put the bed here. Because I'm kind of wanting to be able to see into the hangar from the bedroom. All right, let's go hop in here for a second. Inventory, let's find the girders. Close enough. Okay, I don't think we need the air vent anymore. We can always pull another air vent out if we need to. Don't need the hangar doors anymore, but we do need windows. There's the cube window. What it should look like. Oh, that could work really well, actually. Does mean we would lose space in here, but that's... I'm thinking I'm okay with that. Because then we can flip you like that. Actually dark. Okay. Because if we do that, we'll do that, or let's see what we can do with this. Oh, so that would be perfect if this was flipped the other way. Because if we go like this, what am I going to put in there? What if we go like that? Let me say another one here, another one there. Let's see how that looks. I'm actually kind of liking that. take you guys out for a second. Alright, so if we go like so, if I do a wall here, because what I'm thinking here, so we have that there, so if we do wall there, here, so that goes to here. Let's try this. So we do that. On the half wall, we have the window attached out there. Yeah, this might work. This might work really well, actually. Take that out. We go. We can always take that block out, because that'll still be sealed on either side. This and this. No, you know what we're gonna need? We're gonna need to look at that. Sheesh. Alright, I think that's basically what we're going to do there. And then we do... oh no, regular door here? What do you think? Let's see what we have for doors. We got a lot of different doors. Unfortunately, we can't use all of them. Maybe just use the regular sliding door, or... how about an enclosed door? There you go. Now, do we want to put another window here looking out there? Or do we just want to leave it with this one? And yeah, we are going to need to fix some of this. So put a light over here. We put the bed here. How do you think I'm going to go ahead and do this? I'm really tempted to put a window here. I mean, I'm just like ridiculously tempted to put a window there. Let's put a window there. If I don't like it later, I can always come back and take it out. Alright. And that is airtight. Awesome. Okay. Now the question is, do I want to leave the air vent up there, or do I want the air vent down here? If I leave the air vent up there, that leaves a hole. If I leave it down here, because the bed, let's go, oh, where's the bed? I have the bed loaded, right? Yeah, go. So double bed. Come on, Bob, finish welding that up for me. So this is what I'm thinking, is if we leave it here, we have the vent up there, so it is actually still out of the way. If we take this one out, means we could have basically that. Gives us a little bit more of a consistent appearance. We'll put lights in there. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. You know, what do you think? Should we keep the air vent there or keep the air vent there? But so far, I'm kind of liking the way this whole thing is playing out here. I am tempted to go ahead and put an airlock in here. But, alright. So that gives us that area. Let's go ahead and go like that. Get this welded up. So that goes here. We're gonna put, actually, you know what we can do? Let's go ahead and get that closed off. There we go. So that comes out. We have door there, door here. This is going to come out. We're basically just repeating what we did on the other side now, right? Okay. And then we'll close all of that off here in a moment. I'm tempted to put a light up here, just so we get the light effect without having the light visible. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. So let's go ahead and grab our vent. We're going to get rid of... We don't need any more doors, so let's go ahead and grab this. We're going to flip that like so. And then we go like that. Now I had thought about putting the angled air vent in there, which, you know, I could have easily supported. But I'm worried about this thing being airtight, so we want this thing to be, you know, as airtight as possible. So we're gonna go. You go. Oh, really? Okay. Right, and then we did two of those, and we brought you straight down. Right. And then we did half blocks here, if I remember correctly. Alright, now how did we do the windows on this side? We did conveyor, window on either side of the conveyor. Okay. So... okay, that's the center. Hmm. 1, 2, 3 in a corner. 1, 2, 3. So we did this. That's okay. That's what Bob's for.
Inventory full.
Pick up my stuff, Bob. Okay. So we're going to put this in here for right now. Get this thing welded up. I'm going to need the conveyor blocks back. So, air vent I don't really need. You go like so. You go like so, and come here. Get in there. That's done, that's done. We want one more view there, and then we're going to grab... how do we do that one? So it's not... and okay. And over here, it's just 2 windows? Yeah, 2 windows. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and place the windows really quick. Get these welded up. Because I think that's the last of the windows that we need to place. We'll fix that in a short second here. Just trying to remember how we did the okay. So you're going to go that way, you're going to go that way. We grabbed you before.
No energy.
Here. Quick. Have to go to bed really quick. Okay, let's get our energy back here a little bit. Got a pigeon coming in. Yeah, that works. Alright, so we do another one of those here. Maybe your vent there. And we did just a couple of blocks up there. Basically just to close it off. Now, check this really quick. Yep, it pressurizes. Okay. And then here we're going to do... Let's see what our options are for windows again. What we want. I might just go ahead and do standard windows. Or we could use the armored window blocks. Let's do, actually, how many of those can we fit? One there. One there. And we want the 1x2 window now, which I think is that one. Yeah. Invert. Thank you. Looks like we're out of bulletproof glass. We can make that really quick. In fact, I don't even have to go out there. Do we have any assemblers? Not doing anything. All the assemblers are... You know, so we're going to do that. There we go. Actually, I need, you know what? Screw it. Let's just make a bunch of it. Oh, I don't know. 200? Sound good? Why not, right? Works for me. We're gonna go lights. You are construction components. How many do I have? 29. It is actually too bad. Alright. I wish you could hang them on edges like that. Okay, see, that's just kind of crap. That should work. If I can place it there, I should be able to place it there. Ah, that's really annoying. Alright. So we can grab this. We're gonna set you out. Set you out the maximum radius. Fall off is fine. 2-0 for intensity. And let's bring it down into a more... There you go. And since we have light coming in from the hangars, we don't need to worry about that quite so much in here. We can, if we really want to, just go ahead and place a light up in here. I'm thinking... there, maybe? Because we could put it there. Because that way, if we decide to put the arch in, we'd have the light here. But if we're going to do that... I think we're just going to go ahead and do... I don't know if I got in time. Nope. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab this. We're going to set radius on this to 5. Thinking. The 2. Yeah, that works. And we'll do the same on this side. And I'll probably come back and readjust the... oh, come on. Oh, game is getting chunky. Got too much loading, I think. So we'll go ahead and rinse and repeat this. Take it like so. Take you out to 5 again. And once more into the breach. Yeah, that works. I like the fact that you can be laying in bed and actually see out the window. Okay. Alright, so I think that is going to do it for us for today. I want to thank you all for stopping in. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to throw them down in the section below. If you're new to the channel, want to see more, or you just haven't done so already, I do ask that you subscribe. Not only do the likes and subscriptions and even the comments really do help the channel to grow. It's just something nice that you can do for a YouTuber. So anyway, I'm going to get out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Have a terrific week, and we will see you back here next time for more Space Engineers. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. Alright, so we still need to paint this portion pink. Let Bob go to town on that and get the rest of the hangar doors in. So much left to do.